From the Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia, EA Sports so proudly presents the Masters. Today, live second-round coverage of the season's first, and many say most coveted, major championship. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. We've got a tie at the top at 6 under par. As for our featured golfer, it's going to take a good round to make the weekend as they enter one stroke below the projected number. Yeah, that's a beauty there to get this second round underway. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Nota Begay III.
Found himself on the number at 145 yards to the front, 151 to the hole, pin sitting on the left half of the green.
Rich, I was told to keep my eyes on this player this week. That is a shot that's as good as any professional in the world.
Okay, a well-played hole there. It is birdie to kick off the round. And that's going to help his chances to play the weekend, as currently he's hovering right around the cut line. Now to the second 575-yard par 5 down the hill here at Augusta National. One of 2 5s on this first 9. This is a place where you can make something happen and jumpstart your round. And this round starting off strong after the birdie at the first. This in the fairway at number 2. From the fairway, let's go to Nota.
Great chance to hit this green in 2, but it's going to require one of the hardest shots in golf, a big, towering, high draw to access this left hole location.
Just a bit too much on the second shot on this par 5, but shouldn't have too much trouble getting it up and down for the birdie. Just 5 feet left. Yes. Can't ask for a better start to a round than this. It is back-to-back birdies at 1 and 2. And he's got it back to even par. Now to the short par 4 third, only 350 yards. I think one of the more underrated holes on this golf course. We know those 5 pars plus the 12th on that second 9 get so much attention, and rightly so. But this is a wonderful hole, strategic, and you need some touch here. Oh, that is a big drive, easily clearing that series of bunkers, but that will leave a delicate pitch shot to this third green. From the fairway, we check in with Nota.
Well, it's a short shot on paper, but this shot will definitely embarrass you if you don't pay attention. Green is sloped severely from right to left. It's elevated, which makes it awfully difficult to get the ball close.
Yeah, no mistaking that one. That is a good par here at the third. And he'll stay at level par. Now to the fourth, an excellent par 3. This requires a solid, pure strike. You can't fake it on this hole, and you're happy to walk away with 3. Next up, the stout par 3 fourth here at Augusta National, measuring 240 yards. Middle to long iron is the play here, but accuracy is key with the 2 bunkers protecting the front of that green. This fourth green is a tough one to hit, and that one going to wind up a bit too long. Now a second to this par 3. That's in. It is a good par here at number 4. And he'll stay at even par. Inspired by the road hole at the old course at St. Andrews, the 495-yard par 4 fifth. This an excellent par 4, second longest at Augusta National. Uphill slightly and dogleg to the left. And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass. Setting up in the fairway, 200 yards to where that hole is cut. And that will run all the way through the green and into the back bunker here at hole number 5. Okay, pretty big swing necessary there, and that's not all that bad from that far away. Oh, boy, you hate to give one back on a putt like that. Okay, that one brushed in for bogey here at the 5th. And he's going to fall back now to 1 over par. Another good par 3 here on this first 9. It's the 180-yard par 3 6th. Elevated tee, 2-tiered green. Chance to make it 2, but you need to be precise on the tee. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Well, obviously that's not his best, but it'll be quickly forgotten, Frank, if he's able to get out of here with his par.
Well, you might forget it. I won't. Far from his best.
Now, we've seen folks hang that putt out to the right. It does not move as much as you'd think, and that goes on by. Okay, this par 3 shows its teeth. It is a double bogey. And that won't help the cause one bit. On to hole number 7 now, a par 4 at 450 yards. It's one of the narrower holes on the course, so precision is more important than power off the tee. The second shot is no bargain either, with a total of 5 bunkers completely surrounding a fairly small green.
It's so hard to bounce back after a huge score, especially when you're still reeling from it, but Try and pull the screws back in the head there. Just take a little breath, maybe two. Decent swing. Don't try and kill it. Exactly like that. Really good shot. Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
Noted this for birdie.
Well, in all things considered, he's in pretty good shape, coming back up the slope, working slightly to the right.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he's going to need to keep it going, as that is going to move him back within one shot of the cut line here on this Friday. We move now to the 8th here at Augusta. This is an uphill 570-yard par 5. Avoid the fairway bunker off the tee, and reaching into is definitely a possibility. Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. And this ball not going where it was intended. It's going to work its way into the second cut. Okay, sensible play right there, and that one on deck. This is a 13-footer. Nope. Okay, that one finished off for a par. And he'll remain right where he is. We wrap up the first 9 with the tough 460-yard par 4, known for a treacherous 3-tiered green that slopes sharply from back to front. Approach shots here that don't have enough carry could also wind up rolling a good 30, 40 yards or so back down the hill. Yeah, that is a wonderful tee shot, right where you want to be here at hole number 9. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Well, from this section of the fairway, you have an opportunity to get the ball close to the back third of this green. It's going to require some good calculations on yardage and proper execution to get the ball to sit on the right plateau.
And that ball looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer, but still inside 40 feet. Just going to have to be careful with the lag putting.
Didn't trust the read there, and that's going to cost him. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And he'll slide back now to 3 over par. Start of the second 9 here at Augusta National is also the start of a difficult stretch. These 2 par 4s, 10 and 11, all you want, and then you get up to that challenging little par 3, 12.
And like so many players, they hit it down the right side. The problem there is you're coming in from the wrong side of the fairway. You got to that second shot very close to the edge of the bunker that protects the right side of the green. Well, not super close, but safely on the green.
Now this, for birdie at 10.
And not much up or downhill here, so speed not a consideration. All that needs to be looked at is the movement from left to right.
No, didn't get that out there far enough, and it winds up sliding by to the right. Okay, safely in for his par. And he'll stay right where he is. On now to the second hardest hole in Masters history, the 520-yard par 4-11. It's been noted that the great Bobby Jones always wanted there to be a wide gap between a good tee shot and a bad one. Thus, in keeping with that spirit, this hole was lengthened 15 yards back in 2022. Water left and long. This is second at 11. Got to at least try to cozy it in that 3-foot circle. This for birdie. Yeah, that's a pretty good putt. Just a little bit off the mark. Nicely done as he rolls that in for his par. And he'll remain right where he is. Well, nowhere on this golf course are the colors more vibrant than right here. Hole number 12. So easy on the eyes. So much harder is figuring the mysterious winds. The answers lie somewhere near the top of those towering pines that kiss the Georgia sky. Augusta's beguiling beauty. Golden Bell. That one safely on the putting surface. Here we go. This one for birdie. That one just gonna sneak on by. That one finished off. It's in for par. And he'll stay right where he is. Now to hole number 13, Azalea, and this one looks a bit different than years past. It is still a par 5, but changes for the 2023 Masters have moved the tee back quite a ways, a full 35 yards, to change the total length from 510 to 545. All right, in the fairway. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Great place to go after this green from the left side of the fairway. Player able to control their ball flight and hopefully control the spin to get it close.
Frank, you know you've been in the spot. It is one of the most anticipated shots in the entire sport. The second at 13 at Augusta National. How'd he do with that one?
That was great, Rich. This is the most famous par 5 in the world. One of the reasons why, too, not just the dog leg left that the hole presents, but the uneven lie for the second shot. That had to be hit good, and was indeed.
On to the 440-yard par 4 14th, the only hole at Augusta National without a single bunker. The terraced green is the challenge here. This 14th hole at 440 yards is a good one. The real challenge here is the green. Two-time Masters champion Ben Crenshaw considered this to be one of the most difficult in golf.
What a way to feel. Eagle on the previous hole, just swinging easy and just stripes another one. You playing with house money?
From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
The most attractive feature of this hole is the dynamic design of the green, cut into 3 separate sections guarded by an amazing
hole, and look at this. This looks like a certain birdie.
Easy does it there. It's a birdie at 14. And that's a step in the right direction, but he is not through to the weekend yet, as he is currently right on the cut line. We come now to the instantly recognizable hole number 15. It's called Firethorn. Traditionally, it has been the second easiest hole on the course, behind only number 13. But it was lengthened in 2022 with an extra 20 yards added on, making that potential carry over the pond with a second shot that much tougher. Boy, he's in a nice little groove right now. Played the last couple of holes in 3 under par, and he's got another in the fairway here. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Looking at the greatest second shot in golf, but don't let the beauty fool you. There is trouble everywhere.
From the fairway, Noda, this his third.
Shot selection so critical from here. Choose wrong and you will find the water.
Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15. But that's going to keep him on the outside looking in terms of playing the weekend. Par 3 16th here at Augusta National, and so many of the most indelible moments in the history of the sport happen right here at this short par 3. Not quite enough on that one, but shouldn't be too much trouble from there.
You need to be very delicate on these greens, so all things considered, I think you'll take that.
Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. But that means he's likely going to need a birdie at either 17 or 18 if he wants to stick around for the weekend. This par 4 17th at 440 yards, one of the most famous in the sport. This is where in 1986, Jack Nicklaus, at the age of 46, made the birdie putt. Vern Lundquist on the call. And that is dead center right down the middle here to start the hole. A second shot looming here from right around 165 yards. And that not going to work out as intended. It'll wind up coming to rest just off the green. And that's not exactly ideal. Far from a tap-in for his par.
You're being too kind. That's not at all ideal.
Oh, yeah, worth an exhale there. That's a good par save here at 17. But that's going to leave him likely needing a birdie at 18 if he wants to play the weekend. Final hole here at Augusta National. It is all you want at 465 yards up the hill, all right in front of you. Hit the perfect drive, the perfect approach, and you might get the perfect ending. All you've ever wanted. That a beautiful tee shot through the chute here at 18, and that is going to be ideal. Frank, straight uphill with this approach shot, what do you have to factor in terms of club selection and setup over the ball?
Well, you're going to have to take at least an extra club to make up for that added elevation, and also it's tougher to get onto that front foot.
Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
This from about 10 feet. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for his par here at 18. And that will be a second round score of 70 to under par. So for our featured golfer, Frank, it is on to the weekend. Who knows, if you get out early on Saturday, try and post a number, see what happens.
Exactly. There's such a fine line, Rich, between playing well and sort of not struggling, but just mediocre. Putt goes in here or there. That could easily change tomorrow. Make a couple of birdies early, pop a long one in, then all of a sudden you're off and running.
So for Frank Nobilo, Nota Begay III, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour Golf.